Hello everyone, and welcome to the look behind the scenes of my Bob's Your Uncle Christmas special. All the characters were based off my two-dimensional hand-drawn characters, or the uncles, as we like to call them. The clay I used is Sculpey brand, but after a few hours it got excessively tough, and a day later when I started filming, it was all falling apart during large movements, so I don't fully recommend it. Usually you want to use a plasticine, but I was both on a time and a financial budget, so when life gives you clay, you make dolls. The main skeleton of these characters was just a large metal wire going up their back and into their head, and everything was stuck onto a large cutting board with a bumpy surface. Now, normally you want to make a full skeleton for claymation puppets, but since they didn't have legs, I didn't feel much of a need. Here you can see I'm creating Will for the final sequence of the film, and using Nicholas on the right side as a reference to make sure all the heights were about the same. A problem I ran into constantly is that the colors started to bleed. If you really look close at the end, you can see areas of consistent green all over Will's shirt, but that actually mimics the shirt that I have in real life because I ran it through the laundry wrong. The main idea was to make this look like a clay version of my main cartoons, and a cool trick I found to do this was that when they turned their head to one side, I would remove the eye and eyebrow on the opposite side, and this gave it a really neat two-dimensional look that helped imitate the cartoon feel I was going for. Straight on, it's a cool shot, but when you look at it from this angle, they look like Picassos or something. In general, for stop motion, you need everything to stay locked down and unchanging. This means lights that don't move, a tripod for your camera on a nice sturdy surface, and a remote way to trigger the camera to take a picture. Some cameras can be plugged into a computer to be used as a webcam and use stop motion software, but sadly, mine isn't capable. I've tried many times. Of course, when you can't look through the camera at your progress, it's hard to notice one of your lights is flickering, and the camera tripod isn't firmly planted, causing a minor shake whenever I move in my chair. I managed to fix most of it in post, but you can still kind of see the flickering light whenever you look on the far left side. Though with every form of animation, the best part is seeing it all come together. Taking something lifeless like clay and giving it personality is the reason why it's called movie magic. Anyone looking to try this on their own, check out a program called Animator DV Simple. It's a free stop motion program that works through your webcam, or if you have a smartphone, there are plenty of apps that allow the same thing. Though long and tedious, you're staring at one of the best times of my life. This is actually the first time that a Nick and Edward character were in a cartoon, and what a great way to start out. But if you want to see where they originally came from, check out my last year's Christmas video, The Carol of the Ornaments. This is also where the gong reference came in at the end of the movie, so if you really want to understand that one, I suggest taking a look at this video. It's a really fun rock version of Carol of the Bells, and still one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a Merry Christmas.